I know that there's many of you guys who will come into this video right now and see that there's no infield and just leave. So I can tell you right now, if you're looking for infield, this is not an infield video. This is a video for anybody who feel like they're on the search for confidence. So let's get right into it. Why do I make a video called "Your Search for Confidence is Hurting You"? I say this because one thing that men search for their whole life is confidence. We search for it. Since we were little, really, we've been searching for this place where we can just feel like we're so at ease that we never have to struggle with fear. This is, so to speak, the pinnacle place that a man wants to get to. He want to get to a place where he feels unshakable. This is when I see many guys out there and many sources, even motivation sources, that talk about being unshakable, having this unshakable confidence, having this confidence that's rock solid. And when they talk about confidence like this, immediately I know that they're a fraud. Anybody who talks about confidence in this way is an absolute fraud, because confidence is not a real thing. Your search towards confidence is your search toward an ever-ending search. You want to look at what is the thing about confidence that you're looking for. Guys, they look and they search, and they look and they search, constantly trying to find, how can I become confident through these situations? How can I come to a place at ease within myself so that I don't have to deal with this fear, so I don't have to deal with feeling scared, so I don't have to deal with the nervousness. I remember all the times where I look back and I had this feeling on the inside that I just wanted to feel free. I wanted to feel like I didn't have any fear. I wanted to feel like there was just no place of pain for me. I want to become so confident. I want to go out there and I want to approach so many women that I become so confident that when I see a woman, I never feel those sensations again. I want to get to a place on the inside where I can see any woman on earth. I can walk up to her, no matter how beautiful she is, and be able to be centered in front of her. Having these goals, these projections, these trajectories inside of myself of what I thought it meant to be the rock star man, or the man who had it together, or the man who was, so to speak, confident in the shell. It hurt me. It hurt me because I really thought this is the way you go about it. If you really want to be the man out there who's the guy who's the most confident, the most dominant, the most sexy, the most attractive, you got to be the man who's, when he's in front of a woman, not feeling any nervousness. He's cool. He's at ease. I thought that's what it was. Every source that I was looking at was telling me that. R.S.D. Tyler. I was looking at, Justin Wayne. I was looking at other people out there. And I was going, why is that everybody talking about coming to a place of just being so centered and not feeling anything? And I started to go within myself after I let everything go, and I started to walk my own journey on the inside. And I came to the knowing that confidence is not a real thing. It's not real. You will never get to a place where you're so at ease unless you become enlightened. You will never get to a place that you're so at ease that you won't feel fear. And even enlightened ones still feel moments of not knowing. Because that is enlightened. The not knowing meets the knowing. It can give you so much. It can give you so much leverage being someone who believes in confidence. Or really, can it? Can it really give you leverage? Can it really give you leverage towards that what you want? Can it really open up your world on the inside to make you feel that you're unstoppable, unshakable? Can confidence give you the leverage that you need? I can tell you right now, no, it can't. Those who look to be confident, those who look to be totally at ease and never feel, are those who are the most unconfident, who are the most of what they don't want. They're looking for a Band-Aid. They're looking for something to be able to put on top of the wound that they're afraid of sitting in. The thing that would actually deliver them, that would actually put them into the place they want. They're afraid of that, and they just want to move towards something. Everyone is trying to make it seem like confidence is the place you want to get to. You want to get to a place where you're just absolutely confident. Anyone who uses the word confident is a fool. They're an absolute fool simply because they don't understand what confidence really is. Confidence is believing in yourself. That's what it is. It's believing in yourself under all circumstances. But I can tell you right now, belief in yourself can be shaken. Trust in yourself is always unshaken, because trust in yourself is innate. It needs no work. It's already there. It's simply an allowing. It's unshakable. Your relationship to it can be shaky, but trust in itself, self-trust, is unshakable. It's the most unmovable part that you can sit in yourself, is the part where you just trust yourself, where you go, yes, I trust. And you just move from that place. That is the most unshakable place. Confidence is shakeable. Trust is not shakeable. This is why I say anybody who says confidence is a fool. They can say that if they're trying to get you somewhere. That's great. But if they say confidence as a thing to get to, that confidence is the highest peak that a woman likes, they are lying to you. They are. Because confidence in itself is not more important than a man being totally present to a woman. Does it take a man being able to become comfortable in himself? Yes. Becoming comfortable in yourself is just relaxing into yourself, but not relaxing into your beliefs, relaxing into that which you are. And as you relax into that which you are, you start to trust yourself. That's the place you want to operate from. Self-trust. There's a difference. When people operate from self-trust, they operate from an unshakable place. They don't have to worry about, am I going to be like this? Am I going to get away from fear? No, they don't have to worry about that. Because even when trust is there can be all kind of feelings. There can be negative feelings there. There can be a lot of fear. There can be a lot of things around negativity there. But if a person is trusting themselves, that will just be lingering on the outside. But the trust is always in the center. But everything else is lingering on the outside. So a man does not have to worry when he's coming from self-trust. But when he's coming from confidence, he has to consistently live up to an image that he's set for himself. Confidence means that when I walk up to a woman, I don't feel anything. I don't feel fear. Confidence means that when I walk up to a woman, even when I'm feeling fear, something will happen. That's moving more in a better direction. Confidence is me being able to not fear walking up to women. Great. So my question to you is, why do you have to call it confidence? Why won't you just say, I want to just be able to walk up to women? Let go of the part where you say not feel fear. Just be able to walk up to women. The act itself doesn't have to have all these additives. People like to add things to stuff. You know what? I want to walk up to a woman and I don't want to feel this. I want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. I want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. You're already feeling something. There's no need for you to add all these things to it. Just simply allow yourself to do the action you want to do. There's no reason for a person, a man, to start to go into, you know what? I want to just feel so confident that I just can be able to approach any woman, have beautiful women in my life. And I'm like, you can get all of that without this fucking confidence that you're looking for. The confidence that you're looking for is a false hope. It's a false path. It is. Anybody out there who says I'm confident, I can tell you right now that simultaneously, if they're not willing to say I'm not confident, then they're not really confident. They're playing out the image of what they feel confident is, but any person who say I am confident must be willing to say I'm also not confident. You can't just be this one thing. The person who says I am something must also say I am also not this. You can't simply just be that. That's why when guys search for confidence, they search for this road of like, you know what? I'm going to be unshakable. I want to be that man who's just so confident. He walks into the room, he has a presence, and he starts to build things in his mind because now he starts to build an image. And as he's building this image in his mind, he wants to sit in the image. And this is why I don't do visualizations anymore, because as you do visualizations over and over, then you start to go, okay, how does the man walk in this? And then over time you start to do this, and I'm like, man, that is not even real. That's something you've made up in your mind. Now you're playing out an archetype or a character to portray the thing that you want, but you're not really living it out underneath. Let go of your search for confidence. If you want to know where confidence comes from, it comes from not searching. The moment you try to extract confidence from situations, you know what? When I can walk up to a woman, then I'll be confident. You'll never be confident. Because I can tell you, confidence is not a thing. You know what? When I walk up to that woman there and I'm able to approach her, then I'll be confident. When I don't feel no fear and I'm just able to go up, then I'll feel confident. There is no such thing as it. So there's no reason for you to search for this magical place of, you know what? I want to be confident. Don't believe me? Try for yourself. What is confidence to you? And when you discover what confidence is to you, let go of the word confidence and see if you even need it. Example, maybe confidence to you is, I want to be able to walk up to a woman that I find attractive. That isn't confidence. That's simply you following something that you feel that you want to do. Why is it not that, and why is that confidence? Why do people say that's confidence? And they say no, and they don't say it's simply you just feeling like you want to go tell that woman something. You want to appreciate her. You want to go find out about her. Why is it not that, but it's this thing called confidence? Why is it? It's because people have brainwashed you into believing that there's something called confidence. There's no such thing as confidence. No such thing. It's something that a person has made up. They've added a layer on the top of something that's very simple. And with the added layer, it adds so much more pressure to this one action. Simply, they've added so much pressure to this one action simply because when a person feels like they're in lack, everybody wants to have a cure for the diagnosis. It's like the person that's been diagnosed with approach anxiety, the only way out of that is to be confident. Is to be able to, you know what, have the confidence to walk over to her, go do it, build a confidence from that. I'm like, man, you're never going to get confidence through that route, because guess what? Confidence is something that's not real. It's something that's made up. It's an additive to the action that you want to take that's simple. Why is it not just, I want to go talk to that woman there? I feel all these things inside me happening, and I know that this is making it difficult for me to go do this. If you start to break it down in the most simplistic ways, it is not even fear or confidence involved. It is simply there's things happening and I feel like in a way it's blocking me. It is. That's how I feel. I feel like there's an actual physical sensational block that I can't just go do it. That's what I feel. How can I learn to be at ease with these sensations so I can go do the thing that I want to do? Just because you do that thing, it doesn't mean that you are this godly man. Guys, they're so crazy. Guys get into seduction, and then they start to become great with women, and then they start to believe that they're like these God creatures, or they're these guys who have it all together. I can tell you right now, I haven't met one guy yet, outside of myself, who's the real deal in the seduction community. Not one guy. Like the real deal all the way through. Simply because they haven't been able to let go of the image that they've built. And that's what I'm getting you guys to do from the beginning, is to be able to just look at this thing for real. Stop being brainwashed by what's in the community. If you allow yourself to be brainwashed by what's in the community, you will lose yourself. Many of the guys who get into the community, they lose themselves. They think that they're pickup artists. They think that these guys who are just like, amazing man. I'm like, you're great. You're great at the skill. You are. But I wouldn't hang out with you. You're great at what you do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not someone to say you're not. But your evolution underneath is lacking. Simply because you have so many things built on top of yourself. When you shed away, you allow yourself to be. This is what it means to really live. To really be a man that's, so to speak, confident is to let go of what confidence means. When you start to just go, what do I want to do with my life? Really, what do I want to do with it? Do I want to always see a woman and not go talk to her? Or do I want to go talk to her? I do want to go talk to her, and I want to learn that process. I'm going to do what's necessary to learn it. But I don't have to become confident before I go do that. Even me coming out of that situation doesn't make me a confident man now. It just makes me someone who's going towards what they want in life. I feel happier for doing that. Don't tell yourself all these things so you can feel better. Allow yourself to do the things you want to do and simply let it be that. Don't build images that you're going to have to let go of anyway. Why do I say all this like this? Simply because I've walked that path and lost myself. I did. And most guys I see lost themselves. 99% of what I see have lost themselves. You don't need to be the next guy that's losing himself because he's trying to just follow the crowd. Stop following the crowd and feel on the inside, what do I really want? Yes, I do want what the crowd wants, but I can come at this from a different place. I can tell you right now, I can walk up to any woman on earth and say hello. And there's times where I feel things. I wouldn't say scared, but I definitely feel things happening on the inside of me. Sometimes my heart is racing. Sometimes I feel a bit weak in the knees. Sometimes I feel like my stomach is churning. Yeah, I feel these things. But I don't call that this is what confidence is. No, just simply I feel these things as I'm doing the thing that I want to do. Same with you. Go do the things that you want to do. Stop looking for your perfect moment of confidence. It'll never come. It will never come. And if that's the case, stop searching for it. Like I did. When you stop searching, then you'll relax into that which is already what you're looking for. And whatever you're looking for, I would say, you can have it. You absolutely can have it. Your courage of being able to settle within yourself, to let go, to be with, to not follow, to forge your own path. That's going to be your route. Am I saying confidence is bad? No. Am I saying confidence is wrong? No. But I'm just telling you, confidence in itself doesn't exist. It doesn't. Anybody who tells you confidence exists, they're lying to you. Confidence is made up. It is. Stop trying to look for the perfect place of no feeling, the perfect place of total ease, the perfect place of no pain. When you look for that perfect place, you dilute yourself to life. You dilute yourself. As you dilute yourself to life, you forget that life is not just feeling confident. Life is feeling not confident. What's beautiful about both is that they both have equal beauty. It's equally as beautiful to not feel confident than to feel confident, whatever that means to you. I'm just going to use that for now. It's equally as beautiful to feel both. And a man who's only willing to feel one, whether that be he's just total in non-confidence, and he's like always feeling negative, then he's totally one-sided as well, because he's not willing to feel the other side, which is confident. A guy who's feeling confident and is only there is also one-sided. He's not willing to feel not confident. He's always avoiding the side of himself that is uncomfortable situations. This is why once a guy becomes, so to speak, confident, he stops going into situations that used to scare him. He stopped doing it. He stopped going into situations that used to haunt him in the beginning. And whether it be with women, he stops approaching women who look like they're in difficult situations. He stops being with situations that make him feel scared. And that's one thing I've seen from the men around me, and I'm like, man, that's strange to me. It's like, it's because they've allowed themselves to just really not grow anymore. They've allowed themselves to just not continue on with the let go path. the path of let go. Are they wrong? No. Or is any guy wrong for doing that? No. But I can tell you right now, but those who look to be confident are leading themselves towards a prison. And as they lead themselves towards a prison, they find out that they are back to square one in many ways because they stop at a certain part. Yeah, are they much more free than they were before? Yes. Can a guy keep going until he becomes comfortable enough? Yeah, you can do it. You can live a life that's pretty happy, I would say, that has moments of happiness through not going all the way through to total let go. Yeah, you can. But you're missing out on what it means to really live with the trust of that which you are, which is more powerful than confidence, which is made up in the mind. This video was very, very deep. It was very honest for you guys, just for you to see what is it like for someone to really walk the path and be the real deal, that which I am. And also just giving you guys the chance to understand that not everybody in the world believes in all the things that everybody else believes in. I totally don't believe in anything. I just trust and I move through the world moment to moment. But I don't believe in anything. I don't. I've lost belief in anything. But I know I trust, which is more powerful than anything. And that's what I want you guys to get to. Your own place within of self-trust, so you're forging your own path without having to follow. And with that being said, I just want to say that this is a up-close and intimate video about your search for confidence is hurting you. And I stand by everything that I say in this. I just want to say that I love you guys and I see you on Wednesday. You have to forgive me because I'm going. I'm going. There's a free seduction course underneath. There it is. Everything from meet to bedroom. And that's going to give you what you need to start off. Let's say you're just starting off approaching. This is definitely going to help you. Let's say you're trying to figure things out in between, how to get her home. This is definitely going to help you. That's totally free for you in the description box. Click the link and you'll be able to sign up to my subscription list so you know where I am in the world. You'll be getting more exclusive content that guys on YouTube will never get. And also, as you guys know, I am coming to the USA, coming to Canada. Be looking for everything for Tony Solo. And like I always say, who you are is valuable for that which you want in life and in relation to women. It's just realizing it. This is Tony Solo saying, I see you guys next time.